Good evening, Bessie Taylor, J.D. Clark. Thank you for being here.
Four quarters on the clock.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, EJ, Robert Alexander, Dolo. It's up, right? Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. It's a time and a place for everything. Hey, Jacqueline Salter. Annette Handy. AT Aliens. Quentin McCants. Welcome, welcome, and thank y'all. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank y'all for being here on this Saturday night. I almost got the days mixed up. Hey, Cynthia Holder, my hometown friend. Y'all come on in, come on in. Oh, it's going to be more war, Johnny. No, don't say that, no more war. No, it's a time and a place for everything now. You can't always talk to your enemies. Keep that in mind. You can't always talk about it. A liberal mindset will get you killed in this world. A liberal mindset will have you trying to feed a rattlesnake, and they end up biting and killing you. Thank you, Consul Wood. Y'all come on in, come on in. Damn, I gotta pay that high end health insurance. Oh Lord. Tomorrow's the first of March already, just that bad. Come on in, y'all. Come on, join me, please. Oh, hit that like button. That little button with the thumb. Y'all check this out. Read that button. I was gonna get to that later on down the road, but since you put it on my mind, I'm gonna get to that later. But before I go any further, before I forget, this is a warning to all of y'all, non-liberals. If you're not a liberal, take this word of advice. During these times we're dealing with in this world, and the moves that are being made that you know have to be made, you as a conservative, you as a logical, rational, realistic thinking person, I'm gonna advise y'all, no conversation with liberals. No conversation. I ain't talking about mistreat them. I'm not saying be an a-hole. When they go to talking or whatever, don't go back and forth with them. Don't try to explain that to them. Don't try to understand them. Don't try to make them understand what's going on. Let them say what they're going to say. Let them, that damn Trump, oh, war. He said no wars. He said don't date. For your own peace of mind. For your own peace of mind. I'm telling you now. Liberals doing what they do. Yeah. No solutions, just complaints. They offer no solutions, just complaints. So, from here on out, to deal with what we're dealing with in this world, you have to make tough decisions. Everybody is not capable of making and standing by tough decisions. Going to war, attacking another country, sometimes it has to be done, even though it's a tough decision. Like your child. Nobody wants to discipline, spank, whoop, whatever you want to call it, their child. Nobody in their right mind wants to do that. But sometimes it's necessary to do that. And that is a tough decision. I love my son. And then when he was a little boy, I couldn't stand to see him crying. Do you feel? I could not stand to see my son cry. I still can't stand to see him cry, but he don't cry like that no more. But when he was a child, and he would do something I know he ain't got no business doing. And to make things better for later, I had to discipline him right at that age, 4 or 5 years old or whatever. It was a tough decision, but I had to do it. In this world right here, we can't be rocking with people that are afraid to make tough decisions, not willing to make tough decisions, too scared to do what's necessary, don't want to piss nobody off, don't want nobody mad. So even though they may know what needs to be done, they ain't gonna do it. We can't do that right now. We can't do that right now. We need and we have somebody that's willing to make the tough decisions that should have been made. Somebody should have been took Iran out. Snapping turtle, you lost. What's going on with you? What happened? You say the Bible say what now? What up, Pops and Ghost? My Bible say something different though. My Bible says there's a time for war. As a matter of fact, let me show you what my Bible says of that. And again, welcome everybody. We're going to talk about, you know what we about to talk about. Mr. Lister, what's going on? Y'all know what we about to talk about. And again, warning. Any of your liberal family and friends, because I still got liberal family, liberal friends. We're not like them. We're not going, well, you a liberal, you voted for Kamala, I don't talk to you no more. We ain't doing them like that. That's how they did us. Y'all remember? You remember how they did us? You voted for Trump, I don't talk to you no more. That's how they did us. We don't do them like, well, I do. I still rock with you if you voted for Kamala. I don't care if you vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not going to cut you off because of who you voted for. If you ain't did nothing wrong to me. If who you voted for, that's who you believe was right, then that's who, that's what you believe. But they cut us off. I know a lot of my people did that I thought was, oh, you voted for Trump? No, I can't talk to you no more. Okay, well, peace. So, in order to still continue to be able to talk to your liberal friends, I suggest when they go to talking that yang yang, as we say in the hood, when they go to talking that yang yang, hold on, we're gonna talk about a lot of things tonight, pops. If y'all got something y'all want to ask a question, want to talk about, I'm gonna throw this link up in a minute. Long as Easter Wiley, long as they ain't disrespectful, we can talk and chat and disagree, debate, whatever you want to do, as long as it's respectful. Thank you, Regina Michelle. Thank you, Regina. I really appreciate that. And congratulations on the success of your channel, Regina Michelle, on YouTube. Thank you. Oh, since we're here, if you watch me, follow me, or what have you, and you have a YouTube channel, I remember when I first started, and it was a channel that was where I am now, like 105,000, but I ain't gonna say their name because they still there. But I was watching, I know the person, kind of. And I asked them, hey, could you give my channel a shout out? I just started, I got like 700 subscribers or whatever. I almost cussed. That MF told me $750 to shout my channel out. Just to say, hey, y'all go check out Big Ward. Sure did. We're going to charge me $700. Hold on, I'm going to put the cash app up in a minute, William Joseph. See William Joseph, right? So when y'all be talking about Big Ward big and people ask me to put the cash app up. Somebody want to offer me money, I ain't turning it down. But now, I forgot what I'm talking about. I lost when that thought of money came, I forgot my train of thought, y'all. Oh, I had asked somebody who I thought I was okay with. What my best friend and nothing like that. Hold on, Pops Goes, you got a channel? Hold on, we're gonna get to your Pops Goes. If I'm saying that right. I started out with 1 subscriber. So hey, 211, wherever you at, that's where you at. Be where you at, and that's where you gonna be. I had 600-700 subscribers on my damn self. Asked this person, hey man, can you holler at my channel? Somebody I thought I was okay, whatever. Yeah, for $750. $750. Hell no, I ain't charged. I said, fuck it, I just built it on my own. Because I thought about it. Just because you shout me out don't mean people gonna like my channel. So I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna build my channel on people that come to me and like what I do. I pay you $750. You shout me out. The people come check my channel out. They don't like what I'm talking about. They ain't gonna follow me nowhere. So that's been a waste of money. What if they ain't like me? So now, I said, but damn, that's fucked up. Just to say, hey man, go check out my boy, especially if somebody that's watching your ass. We need help. We all need help. It's hard out here. This could be extra income to help save somebody got from losing all that shit. And I must say, it was a nigga. But look at me now. I said, I ain't gonna do that. So again, check out Regina Michelle, good people. I'm glad I said good people. I gotta feel your vibe. I don't care if you ain't got but 2 subscribers. I gotta feel your vibe. I ain't finna try to simmer people over there to some bullshit. I gotta feel your vibe. Now, if you over there talking dumb shit, goofy shit, I'm not gonna tell my people about you. But I'm gonna try to put you on to somebody if I feel like, man, I feel your spirit. I can feel your spirit. I can feel your vibe. Regina Michelle, I never met her a day in my life, but I can feel her vibe. She's good people. Y'all go holler at Regina Michelle. My boy Pops Goes. I can feel his vibe. What's the name of your channel, young man? Old. I can't really tell if you're old or young. You feel young. But I'm shouting y'all out. You following me, hit your channel right there. And to my people that's listening, go check the folks out. It ain't gonna hurt. Go check them out. See if you like them. If you like them, subscribe and follow. Help each other out, man. Damn all that talking about the Republicans and the Democrats, the white folk, the black folk, the racists. Help each other out. How about that? Something as simple as watching a YouTube video for somebody. Boom Productions. Man gonna charge me $750. You might be saving somebody's family, man. You don't even know. And by me willing to do this, that's how I got to where I am. I ain't have to sell out. I ain't have to do nothing stupid. Just having the spirit to be willing to pass it on. So now he's gonna elevate me to another level by me willing to reach back and say, y'all come on with me. It only makes sense. There was the kind of people I've been trying to find all my life and couldn't find, you know what I'm saying? So you know what? If I can't find them kind of people, I'm gonna be them kind of people. Be the kind of person you want in your life. Be the person you want in your life. Mr. Lister, another one, good people. That's his channel name right there. Go check out Mr. Lister. Y'all see him on here every time I go live. You love what he's talking about. I do too. So I follow him. Mr. Lister. Go subscribe. Check my man out. You'll love his content, but you need to put some content up there, man. Look out for each other, man. Damn all that talking. All that praying and speaking in tongues shit. Quoting the Bible scriptures and all that shit. But you won't do little simple stuff to help nobody. Look, it ain't cost me nothing to shout these channels out. Now, I can't make them be good. I can't make you love the content. But at least I can. Jack Morgan, didn't know, white guy. Shouted me out. Ain't charged me shit. I don't know Jack Morgan from the man in the moon. Jack Morgan helped me get a lot of people came to me. Man, I heard about you on Jack Morgan. Dante London. I heard about you from Dante London. Chasing Andrew Jackson. A trucking channel. Y'all be asking me trucking questions. Young man, a lot of trucking knowledge. Young man, a lot of trucking knowledge. Chasing Andrew Jackson. Been supporting me. I've been following him before I got a channel. Because I'm a trucker. Look out for your people, man. This shit don't cost nothing. Now, how much did I just lose? How much money I lost? Shit. Nothing. But hopefully, it'll help y'all make some money. Because I know this little money that I'm making on here is helping me out a whole lot because just my job alone, the economy, expenses. Tomorrow is March the 1st. I got to pay $1,400 tomorrow just for health insurance. This shit saving my life. It's helping me. Oh, shit, ain't no telling. I know what y'all going through, man. So you got a channel? Let me know what the fuck y'all got going on, man. Excuse my language. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. That's the least I can do. Y'all show up for me every day. Every day. 14, Jatari. $1,400 for me and my son. Alabama Blue Cross Blue Shield. I go to the doctor, the specialist, whatever. Copay still $90. He just had an ultrasound 3 months ago. I had to pay a $300 copay on top of paying $1,400 a month. Medicine. I spend like $300-400 a month on medicine. Now what? Hold on, let me. What is it? Is it fair you get paid and God don't? Why God need to get paid? God ain't broke. What you finna pay? You in church, you church manipulated. Somebody to convince you God supposed to get paid. Who God you talking about? My God ain't broke. I be going to my God, hey God, I need some money. I need who can afford to pay? What human being got enough money to pay God? Show me one Donald Trump ain't got Elon Musk, uh, Bill Gates. Ain't none of them boys got enough money to pay God what we owe him. Oh my God. Who has enough money to pay God what he's owed for the shit we done did? Somebody help me out here. Stop letting them pastors. Stop letting them pastors play with y'all, man. But if you want to go ahead on. Give me money. As a matter of fact, let me pay me some tithes too. Hold on. Speaking of my cash here. Hold on. We got folks here want to pay some tithes. Help me out. Shit. Appreciate you, Floyd. Appreciate you. I ain't knocking nobody. Barney the Believer. I told y'all, she got a channel too. I watched her the other day. She got a channel too. That's the name of her channel, I believe. Yeah. I said, hold on, I know her from somewhere. Oh, she be on my channel. Barney the Believer. She got a channel too. I did see your video the other day, Barney. It was I think it was what I was watching. I think I commented. Whenever I see one of y'all, I always hit the thumbs up, but I might not comment, but I'm gonna hit that thumbs up. Barney the Believer, you got a channel. Yes, you do. I saw it. I'll be watching y'all. You might not know I'm there. Every night I might, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. Because what I tend to do, if I happen to comment on on somebody's channel, it seems like people start, big water. I'm like, I ain't trying to take your shine. So I won't comment, but I'll be watching and I'm just letting y'all know I'll be watching. Just because I don't comment, don't mean I ain't watching. I support y'all. You get paid off the views anyway. So thank you, Bonnie the Believer, and everybody else. Let's get back to the topic. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I just got. Let me see what my man is talking about right here. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave you in peace, man. My bad. All right. Now on to the topic. And please hit the thumbs up button on your way in. Now, to the person that said no more war, a time for war.
The phrase, a time for war, comes from Ecclesiastes, suggesting conflict can be a necessary, though difficult, response to injustice or for protection, ultimately aiming to establish peace.
Could y'all hear that? Thank you, Lady DC. Could y'all hear that? Just in case you couldn't hear it. Let me do this again. A time for war.
The phrase, a time for war, comes from Ecclesiastes in the Bible. It's part of a poem that describes different seasons of life, including conflict. The phrase suggests that war, while difficult, can sometimes be unavoidable in the world.
even though difficult, can sometimes be unavoidable in the world. Now, Iran been kidnapping and all types of stuff to American citizens since I was a child. Iran have been effing with us since I was a child. Poking us upside down. Imagine. Hold on, what is it? I probably lost it. That was this video I had posted. Hold on. Hopefully, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Y'all need to see this. You'll see what I'm talking about. When you have, right here, here you go. The little kid I'm going to show y'all is Iran. The big kid is us. Keep that in mind as you watch this video.
Well, this is getting sad, bro. Maybe I just keep recording. Keep recording. Look at that. Who's in the background?
Now keep in mind, on this video, the little kid represents Iran. The big kid right here represents America. Okay, now watch what happens. Did y'all see that? I think you kind of like it. Let me drop this link. You feel like coming on live, Pops Goes? Let me see where your mind is. Y'all come on and talk. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to show y'all this again. The little kid represents what Iran been doing to us for years. The big kid represents what we've been allowing Iran to do to us for years. What happens at the end is what Trump just did to Iran. What the big kid finally does to the little kid is what Trump is doing to Iran. So I'm not going back and forth with y'all in the chat. It's easier for me to debate y'all when we can bounce ideas off each other. I'm not going to sit here and keyboard gangster with y'all. If y'all ain't willing to voice your opinion, I'm not going back and forth on no keyboard. I'm dropping a link. Come on the link and talk. Tell me what you're talking about. You might be right. Hold on. You might be right. Van Man, suitcase 3350. He got a channel too. Is you gonna come on this thing and talk, or you just gonna talk in the comment section? Because I can shut you up real quick once you get to talking. That same Bible you claiming to know, I can show you that you don't know it. Yep, 11:11, angel numbers. The same Bible you claiming to know, I can show you that you don't know it. Some of the worst people that don't know the Bible is actually Christians and what have you. I just put it up. I'm going to put it up 4 times. There it is, right down there. There's two comments behind you. Iran did nothing to us. How long you been living in America? This man said Iran ain't never did nothing to us. Hitler didn't do nothing to us either. Again, I told y'all, for your own peace of mind, don't go back and forth with don't go back and forth, DP. Let them, y'all believe you want. Hey, 2 + 2 is 8. If that's what you say, then that's what it is. If they say 2 + 2 is 8, so am I the only one that ever heard Iran say death to America? Ain't nobody ever heard it. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Iran chanting death to America.
The Death to America chant, or Marg Bar Amrika, is a common political slogan in Iran since the 1979 revolution. It's often used in rallies and protests, and is seen as a reaction to U.S. policies.
Iran, hold on. Where you went, Pops? Go. Come back. Oh, let me drop it again. And them folk been effing with us for years, man. They kidnapped shit. They bombed the fucking embassy. They did all types of shit. Y'all just, since it didn't happen last week, y'all think it ain't never happened. Y'all so microwave, one-track minded. The world been around longer than what you've been living. The world been around longer than I've been alive. Y'all know the world didn't start when you were born. Some of y'all act like shit ain't start happening till you were born. And if you don't know nothing about it, it ain't happening. What did Iran do to us? That means you ain't got no clue on history. And I ain't got no conversation for you. If you don't know what Iran done did to America, I ain't got no talk for you. So y'all figuring because it didn't happen last week, they ain't never did nothing to us. Since it didn't happen 2 weeks ago. If a liberal say 2 + 2 is 8, I'm going with it. No, I don't believe it, but I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to try to convince them. I ain't got time for that. Well, Iran ain't do nothing. Iran ain't do a damn thing. You right. Iran is innocent. Man, let me get you out of here. I ain't got time for that. You ain't gonna come up and talk your point. You're for the troll. You trolling. Get out of here. Not doing it. Not doing it. You can disagree with me all you want to. But what are you talking about? Why? And that's the truth. Thank you, Jadism. Hold on. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Now, Iran, they done bombed our embassies and shit. Where y'all been? They ain't never did nothing to us. We ain't do nothing back. We done had weak leadership. Iran been doing us like, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? And we ain't do nothing. That's the issue. It ain't that Iran ain't never did nothing to us. We never retaliated. We never got our lick back until it's got. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. I'm gonna block y'all ass so fast. I don't give a damn if I lose 1,000 of y'all tonight. You gotta go. I'm not doing that shit with y'all. Times are too tough. We got a serious situation going on. Trouble in the world. I'm not gonna be arguing with no goddamn liberal on that dumb shit. And we can have bullets flying all over the place. You'll be arguing about some Trump shouldn't have done, man. F y'all. Bakari.
Big Ward.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back.
What it do, my brother?
Same old, same old.
Hey, look, I always come to your show to say the same thing to the crowd, to the American people, man. Like TD Jake say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Now, if y'all know, if you know, you know. This been in playing since 9/11.
Ain't got shit to do with Trump.
This shit been in playing since 9/11. I believe you could find the clip. I forget what the white boy name is, but basically he said he came back after 9/11 happened. He asked the people, like, so what is Bush gonna do? And he like, you ain't heard? They gonna invade 5 countries. It was Syria, Libya, Iran was the last one. Pakistan and Iran was the last one. So to the American people on the show, man, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Because I think they're going to turn off the lights and the internet on us one day, and then we just going to have to fend for ourselves. So it don't matter if you a liberal, if you a conservative, just make sure you got, you getting ready for the get ready. Because I think it's here. It's been here if you've been paying attention. World War III just ain't start right now. As I was saying in the comments, I was listening to something today, and they were saying that basically Israel told America, y'all better bomb them before we do, because we're going to hit them with a nuke. And that's why Trump did what he did last year and hit them bunkers.
Man, them people been, but they ain't like, these liberals, they run around acting like Iran is just some innocent little child. Iran, the stuff they claim Trump is really who those Iranian leaders are. They're the people over there killing their own people, man.
Yeah.
They're like Jasmine Crockett or Roland Martin or any of them people that criticize Trump. In Iran, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah, they going to off with your head.
They saying Trump a dictator. But yet, in Iran, you over there talking against the prime, whoever the hell he is, like off with your head.
You talk against the Ayatollah.
You dead. The stuff they accusing Trump of being, that's who they just took out. But they still talking like Trump the devil for taking out the devil. Man, them people went. There's videos all over the internet of them people celebrate, man.
Yeah. I was watching one today. I was, if you know anything about economic hitman and how they destabilize a country, I didn't know if the CIA gave people money, because that's what they do, to get online. But see, these days, everybody got the internet and everybody got cameras. So, but yeah, man, I seen that. They was out there mourning their loved ones that got killed amongst 12,000 people?
No, what I'm saying is there's people celebrating, Iranian citizens are celebrating that America bombed. That they took down the leaders because women, they mutilate women, man. They cut the clits out and shit.
Yeah.
They do all types of weird shit to the women and the children, man.
Yeah. And also they say that's where Hamas run to. When they go do their attacks, they go run back to Iran, supposedly, allegedly.
Let me block this dude. Hold on. I put on subscribers can comment. And I had to, but you got to be subscribed at least one day. Anyway, let me put this link back. Man, look. These people hate Trump so bad that they'll rather act like Iran is some good guys.
Hey, look,
They
like
hate
I
that
said,
man so bad. Well, they'll make it seem they'll rather act like Iran didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve that.
yeah, that's because they ignorant to history, my brother. You know, to get to where you're going, you got to know where you come
They
from.
know. They're not ignorant to it. They know. They hate for Trump. If it was Barack
Oh yeah,
Obama,
for sure. You already know they gonna make Trump. I be arguing with my pops about this all the time. He always talk about how Trump doing this, Trump doing that, and I'm like, man, pops, the Black Caucus. I'm in California. The Black Caucus, the Democratic Black Caucus Party, Democrats voted against reparations for Black folks. So what that tell you? But they gave shit to these illegals. What that tell you? Who the real enemy? That's more racist than anything. And I always point out, remember Biden said you ain't black if you ain't vote for him?
Look at that dumb son bed there. Can you read that shit?
You won't last a day in Iran.
Stupid motherfucker, that's why I ain't in Iran.
Yeah, we in America.
That's why I ain't going. Fool. Hold on. Let me woof. Let me burn some sage up in this motherfucker. Get these stupid folks out of here. Let me block this now.
Yeah, and that's why I just be trying to tell people to get ready, because people so stuck up in the propaganda that the news give you that they forgetting that everything is going up, more people losing jobs. They concerned about the shit that don't matter instead of the real stuff that's going on in their life and people like them. Because I don't think nobody part of the 1%. You know what I mean? We all on the 50% and lower half. So a lot of people gonna die, Big Ward, due to their ignorance.
What's gonna happen?
A lot of people gonna die due to their ignorance. What the good book say? My people shall perish for lack of knowledge.
They gonna perish and still be alive. Perish don't mean just you're gonna die. Because we all gonna die, whether you got knowledge or not. Knowledge don't keep you from dying.
Oh no.
My people perish for lack of knowledge, means the life you live gonna be rough. Perish mean more than just death, like physical death. You could perish being homeless because you gambled all your money up.
For sure.
You perish, you're suffering. To perish means to suffer. It don't mean just to die. So because of your lack of knowledge can cause you to suffer. So my people will suffer, replace perish with suffer. My people will suffer for a lack of knowledge. No, I don't smoke anything. Oh, Lord. The man paid me $10 to insult me. I'll take it. Hey, man, you're not going to get blocked. You read that?
Yeah, I'm reading it. That's wild.
He paid me $10 to insult me. Respect. And I ain't finna block you. You welcome here. If you're gonna insult me, at least pay me for it. I appreciate that. You're not blocked. But you're a fool though. You one dumb son. Now if I find out you take that $10 back, then I'm gonna block your ass.
Real thought.
But other than that, if you want to pay me to insult me, I'm gonna put you on the victim. Let everybody laugh. Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, can you hear me? Let me know, can you hear me? This man said fix my audio. Is it me or is it him? How do I sound to you? No, I can't hear
You sound good, big boy. You sound good. I got some neighbors having a little function downstairs. That's why I keep muting my mic. So I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So do I sound, how to sound to everybody else? Y'all hear me fine? Okay, so that's on you, my boy. Get rid of that boost mode.
That's old school right there. Boost mode.
Even if you're insulting me, you gave me $10, bro. Insult on. If you pay me enough, you can talk about my mama. Hey, I'm for real with it. It ain't ever word, man.
Yeah. These days, you know, due to the cortisol and all that, you can't take stuff too personal,
Right.
And get your blood pressure all up, because you know we are a lead nation in heart disease and all that type of stuff.
Stress, aneurysms, heart attacks, strokes. I'm not worried about what these folk we talking about, man. You were talking about my mama. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. I just hope the people, they listening and they thinking also, you know what I mean? Thinking like, what's the plan for you? If such and such happen, what's just gonna be the plan for you? Is you ready to do what you gotta do?
Hold on a minute. Now I'm gonna turn his mic up. Tell me if I get louder. How that sound?
Oh yeah, you got louder.
Real loud?
Not real loud, but louder.
Uncomfortable loud or just is okay?
No, good loud. Like I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. What about everybody else? So that's good right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. Maybe I ain't have it up enough. So make sure y'all hit that like button on the way up in here. What else I was going to talk about? Let me drop the link again. Anybody want to get in?
Yeah, because now I think, man, eventually what's gonna happen, we gonna have some type of some type of black swan event where everything gonna kind of go wrong at the same time. But I'm really worried about themselves. You know what I mean? All them people the Democrats didn't let in the country, they don't know who they let in the country, and they finding Chinese laboratories and all type of stuff. So you know.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because I wanted to talk about that, but I forgot. He's saying there's too much background noise. Oh, that's talking about you. Is it me? That's part of his background. But I'm glad you brought that up. I think two things could happen. And it wasn't like a disrespectful type thing. I don't care how much you paid, you wasn't disrespectful. You say, I forgot what you said, but it ain't that big a deal, man. You still here with my point. I didn't block you. If it was that serious, I would have blocked you. You still here. I talk shit. So, what else to say? Oh, two things I think could happen out of this situation. It's gonna go one or two ways. Iran gonna hit back hard with the sleeper cells and the terrorist attacks on American soil, or ain't none of that shit gonna happen, and Iran gonna wave the white flag, and the shit might be over with in 2 days.
That's a big possibility. If they really wanted their leadership to be changed, you know what I'm saying? They cool with this regime change.
Right. Anyway,
so that makes sense.
Looking at the people, we don't know what they're going through. So one or two things gonna happen. They either gonna come back with a vengeance and they're gonna be knocking bombing, football field games and shit, or ain't nothing gonna happen and they're gonna surrender and say we don't want to fight. We glad they're gone. Venezuela, right? Everybody was talking about what's gonna happen because they went got the lead out of Venezuela. Ain't shit happen. I ain't heard no more from them folks. They know this man ain't nothing to be playing with. Keep that in mind. They know who they're dealing with. The world knows.
Hell yeah. You heard about allegedly, you heard about that weapon they used over there, Big Ward? That microwave weapon?
Make folks explode.
They said niggas was shitting on themselves, coming out the nose, ears, all type of shit.
Man,
people was disorientated, didn't know who they was, where they was. So yeah, I don't think they want that funk.
We were talking about this in the barbershop today. We sell weapons to other countries. We sell them the shit that's played out to us. And I guarantee you, the weapons we sell other people, I told them at the barbershop, we probably gonna put some shit in them weapons where if they try to use it on us, we can shut that shit down. Like we sell somebody some missiles or some planes or something. I guarantee you they probably put a bug or some type of something in it before they sell it. To where if you ever try to double back and use our shit against us, we can hit something just cut the shit off. You can't use it.
Yeah, I mean, what these days, Big Ward, we can't forget about the shit that Israel did when they paged everybody's cell phone and they beepers and shit in there, and they phones and they beepers was blowing up. You know what I mean? That's a form exactly what you're talking about. That's backdooring engineering software in it to where you could get in and backdoor and do what you want through the device. Yeah, that type of warfare get cold. You know what I mean? Because that's just not meaning that, you got to worry about the weapons. You got to worry about the products that everybody got that could be used as weapons. So, yeah, man. See, that's another facet of the game people ain't even talking about.
Exactly. They got weapons, man, like what you just said. Some microwave shit. You stand down the street, your head exploded. Like Magneto or some bull. I'm telling you, man, these people ain't nothing to play with, man. They not telling all of us they're not telling Jasmine Crockett all the weapons they got. This shit Congress don't know we got. Top secret shit that like senators and shit don't know about. So I don't think nobody in the world want it with America right now. If you got somebody that's willing to use the shit.
Yeah, America cold as fuck. You know what I mean? You wake up and
now you got somebody in there that's willing to like, okay, we done bought the shit, we might as well use it. Now come on, play. And then he ain't playing with them. Knocking them out one by one, knocking their ass off. Who's next?
Yeah, he done did more shit in a year than motherfuckers did in their whole presidency.
He said if Russia's allied with Iran, Russia can't fuck with us, man. Russia just is a big land mass. Russia got more land than us. Russia ain't who you think they are. They over there struggling with Ukraine. Think about that. They're thinking about dropping nukes on Ukraine. They couldn't handle Ukraine. Russia don't want it with us. Only way Russia got a chance with us is we got a weak leader. Somebody that want to unleash that shit on their ass. China don't want it either.
Well, I think, Big Ward, I think we got the weapons. But so far as like if it come down to infantry, man.
We ain't got to send a troop. We got some shit cause ain't no boot got to hit the ground.
Yeah, true.
We got stuff, man, that ain't no boot got to hit the ground.
Yeah, true.
If it wasn't for that, none of them would have been attacked us, man. Russia and China would have been joined together and attacked us. They know what we got.
Now we just eating ourselves from the inside, so they don't even got to attack.
Fuck-ass Democrats and liberals, man. If it wasn't for them, America would be way stronger than what it is.
Yeah.
If we had a president like this for the rest of our lives, America would dominate. because he put America first. Y'all can he part of this, he part of that. Everybody part of something, except our broke ass. Anybody with power, you're part of something. You ain't gonna have power by yourself. Right or wrong?
Yeah, he part of that billionaire class, man.
Part of something when folk up, but you know Trump part of this, part of that. You ain't gonna have power and not be a part of nothing.
Hell yeah, if I was president, I'd be, you know what I'm saying? I have some hard hitters behind me. Assassinate me if you want to.
Even if you ain't the president, if you way up, you connected to somebody. You're not gonna get on that level without them coming to see you. You ain't gotta go to them.
No,
they
yeah.
gonna come see you.
Yeah, for sure.
You
For sure. Once you,
multi-millionaire.
yeah.
Before you even hit millionaire status, they gonna come holler at you. Now, when you're up here on this level, this is how we operate. You step out of line, you got to go. You got to be connected with somebody on that level. So Trump connected with this. Trump connected with Israel. Trump connected. Speaking of Israel, name me one Democrat. Since they say Trump, the soul of Israel, right? That's the thing they're going to do. That's for Israel, right? Have you heard that?
What happened? Did I hear Trump what? I know he kissed.
Trump the soul out for Israel.
I mean, he went and kissed that wall.
I'm saying, I'm not disagreeing with he doing that for Israel. I'm not going to disagree with that. That's true. That's true. He's looking out for Israel.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't just about us. It's for Israel.
Yeah.
So I admit that. But what the liberals and everybody that say that want to admit, is all them vote for Israel. Name me one Democrat that speak out against Israel. Jasmine Crockett in their pocket. Now, you supposed to be anti-Trump, but yet you down with Israel too. And that's who Trump down with.
Yeah, that's the whole illusion of inclusion.
It's an illusion.
You know what I mean? The left and the right really playing together. They just making us think and the common person think that the left don't like the right. No, they gonna benefit from each other.
Listen, man. All them folks work for Israel, man.
Come on now.
Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah, come on now. All of them do. Got dual citizenship in Israel and all that.
Jasmine Crockett, Hakeem Jeffrey, getting money from AIPAC. Sponsored by AIPAC. Will not say one thing against Israel. I'm not either. I'm just saying. They don't pay me shit. I just know better.
Yeah, man. I just seen something the other day that they gonna have the power. They got some type of private. I don't know if it's a 501c3 or just a company, man. But they gonna be watching the internet, looking for hate speech. And any video you make talking your shit, they gonna send that shit to the FBI.
Right. So I'm not saying shit about Israel. I'm just telling you the truth about these fake ass Democrats, fake ass liberals who want to bash Trump, saying he kissing up to Israel, and they doing the same damn thing.
For sure. It's all propaganda, Big Ward.
So let me ask you this: how can they be anti-Trump if he pro-Israel? And they pro-Israel too.
Because again,
they all claim that Israel is the devil.
I mean, I agree with that last part. You know, them what they call it, the synagogue of Satan. Right. But I think that again, it's just an illusion because I tell people left wing, right wing, it belong to the same fucking bird. So you know, you thinking that it's a difference. But at the end of the day, the powers that be, it's some rich people we ain't never heard their name before. You know what I mean? And they just as rich as Bezos and Bill Gates, even probably richer. But we ain't never heard their name before.
You got a group called the Bilderberg Group.
Come on now, they meet every year.
Right, you got the Bilderberg Group. You got the what's the other name of them? The Trilateral Commission.
Trilateral, yep.
It's a lot of people, man, that they wealth not gonna be in Ford.
Yeah.
The Rothschild or whatever, they not telling you the Rothschild worth $100 million. They ain't gonna tell you how much money they got. All the money theirs.
Yeah.
All of it theirs. How much money is thing? The people run the world.
Been making policies in America for I don't know how long.
I got a question for you. I love history. I was watching a documentary the other night. The other day I was on the treadmill at the gym about World War II. My last video I talked about that. World War II. Germany coming out of World War I was broke. Right?
And Hitler came back home. I tell that story all the time.
World War II is about Germany and Hitler trying to take over the world. And for a good little while, they were kicking ass. My question is this. Germany was broke. How in the hell did they get enough money to bankroll? Because I'm looking at all the tanks that was flying all around, invading other countries. You know, tanks got to keep gas in them.
Mm-hmm.
What if you roll a tank out in the middle of somebody else's country and the bitch run out of gas? You got thousands of tanks that you got to pay for. Then you got to keep gas in some bitch. You got to be able to bring the truck out there to put the gas in the tank. That's a lot of money, man. And you invading France and Poland and Russia. Hitler was kicking ass. Where you get that money from?
Well, he was I think he was also putting in work with who was it? Mussolini?
Mussolini joined him later.
Okay. And
China and Japan.
Yeah. What I do know is that once Hitler came back from the war to get Germany where it was, he kicked out all them people that was messing up the society. They said it was the corn industry. It was transgenderism going on, and it was just all type of decrepit, low value shit going on in Germany. And Hitler was like, "I'm gonna quit this," and he found out that it was them small hat people. You know what I mean? They had their hands in everything to influence the lower self of an individual. And once he stopped that and he woke people up, and you know what I'm saying, he got the economy up.
That was the purpose of them hating them like they did.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff those people have done that's quiet as kept.
Yeah, they've been exiled out of many lands before.
For a reason. But we're going to get into all that. You know, I'm just a little YouTuber. I can't talk about the book. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave them alone. Hey, I love y'all. So, we ain't talking about this. I ain't on that level. Hold on.
I do think they call him policy in America, though. I'm just going to leave it there. Netanyahu running everything.
If he ain't running it, he's side by side with him. Let me see.
That's just like old girl from Mexico. She one of them. She one of them. Yeah, she one of them small hats. And they say all the cartels get their weapons from Israel. That's on something else, but you know, they got their hands in everything, man. They want to, you know what I mean, a shekel, $1. So you can only imagine.
Oh my God, here we go with this. Oh my God. I'm not going back and forth. You're right. You're right. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, Bakari.
What you think about them files with the 3 pages missing?
Man.
I'm fucking with you. Yeah, he just a face of a corporation, man. This ain't a country. This is a business, man. It's a corporation, and we ain't the shareholders. You feel me? We ain't the people that invested in this corporation. So they give us the illusion of inclusion by voting, but them people run that, man. Trump is a magician.
A magician.
David Copperfield.
Bless your heart. Exactly. You got Republicans and Democrats both supporting the same Israel. And I'm going to leave it at that. While y'all around here thinking the Democrats are different and they for the people, Jasmine Crockett is in Israel's pocket. Where do you think she came from? Shit, they got power now. You believe they ain't got no power if you want to. He said they ain't got power outside the entertainment and jewelry business.
Man, you crazy. You crazy. Who you think started the banking? All right,
right.
go ahead.
Right. He's right. Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
For your own peace of mind. You're right. You're right. 2 + 2 is 8.
Yeah.
You're right. That's it from now on with me. I ain't coming. I ain't going back and forth with you. I ain't trying to convince you of nothing. 2 + 2 is 8. You're right. It is.
Hey, the truth be stranger to fiction to these people, man. That's why they can't comprehend it. That wake up, you really be being played. You being played. They feeding you false information. It's controlled opposition. It's all type of stuff going on, man.
No, he said Trump is a magician, like some type of devil worship or some bullshit, some warlock. He didn't say musician. He said magician, like being a cast a spell. He could be. I'm not saying it ain't.
He a businessman, bro. That's why they put him in there. What book did Trump write? The Art of the Deal. He trying to get America deals. Look at our economy. Look where we going. Look how the dollar falling. So he trying to will and deal. You know what I mean? For the corporation and people, they like that. I don't think he the person calling the shots either.
No president. No, hell no. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're not, and sometimes I think they are. Sometimes I think we vote for the motherfucker. Sometimes I think they picked. Different days, I think different shit.
Yeah, well, I think you know, the vote is like a almost like a survey. You know what I mean? And they could see how they could basically program what the next propaganda of the story is gonna be. So the American people will go along with it. Cause man, if we really got to start acting up big war and we came together and got unified, listen, man, the American politicians will be scared of the people. But we feed into the propaganda to where we we marginalize ourselves and we divide ourselves. You know what I mean? Because like I tell people, would you rather have a race war or revolution? I want a revolution. I don't want a race war. Because I want to change for everybody at the end of the day.
Well, anyway, so that's what as I was saying earlier, I believe that's a little bit too much background noise, my man. I believe we either gonna get attacked on our soil or ain't nothing gonna happen. And Spicoli, whoever this is, Don Spicoli, I need to see your picture. I can't match you up without seeing your picture. You might be another troll. I got too many trolls. Okay. You're not Mooch. All right, I'm gonna bring you up. You ready? What's going on, Nicole?
Gentlemen, well, you brought a Jew on board, so I want to give you my Jewish perspective on things, okay? First of all, I have a problem here. You
What's
know,
that?
well, I'll use an analogy that you folks can understand. First of all, let's start out with this. If you think us Jews control the world, if you think 15 million of us control the world, which we don't, I certainly don't, then what does it say about you folks, or white folks? Tells me you're pretty stupid if you can let 15 million people control the world. And then the way you stereotype all Jews saying this and that about us, it would be like, I'm not racist at all. In fact, I get along better with blacks than most white people. But the reality is, what you're saying about Jews would be no different than me saying all blacks do drugs, all blacks have babies out of wedlock, all blacks like to shoot each other, all the same, So the Jewish tropes you're throwing out are the same tropes that the KKK and white supremacists throw out about you. And you guys don't like it, and you know it's not true.
Hold on
In
a
other
minute.
words, calling us small hats. Jesus was a Jew. Did you know that? He was a Zionist too. So as far
That's
as
if you
Gaza
believe.
goes, what? Go ahead.
That's if you believe there was a Jesus.
If I believe what?
That's if you believe there was a Jesus. Some people don't believe there was a Jesus. So what did I say about them?
What? I didn't hear that word. World disease?
Hold on. My bad. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you said some people don't believe in what?
Jesus.
Oh, okay, Jesus. Yeah, as Jews, see, first of all, as Jews, Jesus was a Jew. We don't.
But
It's not that we don't. Wait, let me explain something. You're not Jewish. I am. It's not that
no,
we don't believe that Jesus lived. We just don't believe he was the Messiah. He didn't fulfill. We believe that when the Messiah comes, there'll be peace on earth, and when the Messiah comes, he will bring us all back to Israel. And when the Messiah comes, he basically will come from basically. There's one or two other requirements. Jesus never fulfilled any of those requirements, so he's not the Messiah. Now, do I care if you believe Jesus is the Messiah? No. I would rather have you non-Jews believe that a Jewish man is your God, and I would rather have you guys worship a Jewish man as your God than be pagans and not worship a Jewish man as a God. So I have no problem with Christianity. In fact, I like the fact that you guys worship a Jew. It makes me proud of the fact. I don't. It's funny because us Jews don't worship Jews, but you Gentiles worship Jews. I find that a bit ironic.
I
So,
don't.
and then another part of it is this:
I
Jesus
don't
never
worship none of
denounced
them.
what?
I don't worship none of them.
I thought you're a Jesus lover. You're not a Jesus
No,
lover.
no.
Okay, so you don't believe Jesus is the Messiah, then, right?
I don't even think he existed.
Okay, so if you don't think he existed, then guess what, big word, the genius? Then your philosophy is more. Then you sound like a Jew. That's how Jews are. A lot of Jews don't believe he existed. So basically, you sound just like a Jewish person. You're no
But,
different than a Jew. If you don't
but guess
believe
what?
Jesus existed,
Guess what? Guess
What?
what?
What? Tell me.
It's been said that black people are the original Jews, and you're not.
Oh, black people are the original Jews.
That's what I
Then
heard. People that believe in all that
oh,
bullshit.
okay. Okay, great. Then how come you're not practicing Judaism now, big shot?
I ain't practicing none of it.
No, but how come blacks don't practice Judaism now, most of them, except the Ethiopian Jews? How come?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck, do you?
No.
Hey, you got the
What do you give a fuck about? It doesn't sound like. So if you're not religious,
Bye.
he just came on to argue.
Thanks, man.
I guess he was trying to say he was one of them chosen people.
He ain't shit. He looked like old dusty white dude. He wasn't shit. To be honest with you, the ones over there, they ain't the.
They from Poland.
Listen. That's Africa. Most of the people from that region are dark skinned, brown skinned. The people that are over there now saying they're Jews are white people. They white. Just the goddamn region itself, you ain't from there, you were placed there. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not arguing with them folks. That's bigger than I'm leaving that alone. But I ain't, whatever. But I know the reason, but I'm not going there.
Yeah, for sure.
You're from a hot climate, but yet you Snow White. And you tell me that's where you were from. That was another place that was conquered. As a matter of fact, this place we call Israel 9 only been around since what?
1948.
1940 what?
8, made in 53, I believe.
How did it come about?
They came and voted on it and decided to make it that place, right?
Make it that. That ain't what it ain't been them for hundreds, thousands of years.
That was Palestine before, from what I know.
Them folks was put there. Oh shit, here we go. I'm a false prophet. I ain't no fucking prophet, period. Look at this dumb shit. Hold on, wrong one.
Oh, that's that same dude from earlier.
Oh, that's him. Let me block his ass. Obviously, these people ain't listening to me much. But I am not a religious dude. I don't give a damn what your religion is. I don't give a damn what Jesus, Buddha. I believe that there's a higher power. Some folk call it agnostic or whatever. Well, I know agnostic don't believe at all, do they? Or they not sure something. I'm sure there's a God, but I ain't sure what his name is. I'm not sure is it a man or a woman. I'm not sure is it black or white. I'm sure there's a God, and I'm sure that's all I know. And anybody trying to tell me otherwise about what they know about God, I don't listen. So Jesus was dead. I ain't seen Jesus. Never seen him.
His name wasn't even Jesus at the time, from what I know, but that's another story, but okay.
Right, so I ain't finna. You can believe whatever you want to believe, man. You're not gonna force that shit on me.
Yeah, for sure. It's America. We got the right to
especially something you can't prove. You ain't gonna force your belief on me.
Yeah, that's dogma at that time.
Proof, I'm rocking with you. But just something you believe, that's your business. That's your business. Well, good for you. If he's the Savior, then that's fine. What they got to do with me? Congratulations, he's your Savior. What you want me to do? What you want me to do about it? Shake your hand, pat you up? What? Jesus is your Savior. Good for you. What they got to do with me? You're not going to hell if I don't go to hell. What about you, Bakari?
Yeah, I think it's all a mindset, man.
I'm saying if I go to hell, you know what I mean? You going to hell?
Nah.
So
what you eat don't make me number 2.
Right. So if Jesus saved you, more power to you. Congratulations. But what they got to do with me? And
yeah, man. It's a lot of people that don't really even read. You understand me? And it's a lot of people that don't understand that a lot of the book is allegorical. It's a story it's telling you for inspiration. It's not literal. It's not, you know what I mean?
They can tell you all these things about Jesus and what he did. It was thousands of years ago. He walked on water. He did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. You can't tell me how tall he was. How tall was he? What kind of clothes he liked to wear? What's his favorite color? Tell me somebody.
Yeah, he was dead.
You can tell me all this miraculous miracles and he raised the dead and all that type of stuff. How tall was he? from 12 to 32, what was he doing? Because that part of his life is missing.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
The Bible goes from 1 to when he was born to 12 years old. Then from 12 to 32, it's missing. What happened to it? They removed it. What happened?
Yeah, they say he was studying arts and telepathy and things of that nature. That's why they took it out, because they don't want people to understand that you got the same power and, you know what I mean, capacity inside of you. So they dumbed it down.
I'm going on just what I know.
No, I say it all the time, Big Ward. You know, I ask people, just in your lifetime, just tell me since you've been born what you seen with your own two eyes.
Not a damn thing.
Everybody's saying this. If you seen another human being, you seen the belly button on that human being. That means that they came out of a womb. So how the hell do a woman be made from a man's rib?
Everybody got a belly button. Everybody. Good point.
And since I've been alive, I can't talk about what happened in 82. I wasn't born. I came in 83. But yeah, I can say, while I've been here, that's what I've seen. So, you know, people get very dogmatic because they very like tribal in the mind. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. Especially black people, but like not just black people, most of the world done heard about Jesus. Right? Whether you believe in him or not, you done heard about him. He's very popular. But my thing is this. For the people, like I just saw my man say he loved Jesus. I probably would love him too if I knew him. If I met him somewhere. And I know it was him. And he was good to me. Like, say I see Bakar, I can see you. And we meet each other, start hanging out. And then I be needing shit and you look out for me and you come through and you help me get a better life and I'm gonna be like, man, that's a cool dude, man. Bakar, he the realest. I just formed a relationship with Bakar, and Bakar done like showed me he got my back no matter what. That's how you form a relationship. So in my 53, 54 years of my life, I done heard about Jesus all my life, but I ain't never seen him. Never met him. Never done nothing with him.
Come on, man. You know what the good book tell you? People love a God that they can't see, but they don't love their brothers and sisters that they see every day.
Ain't never seen. You got a relationship with somebody you ain't never been with. Never seen him. You just heard of him from your mama. Your mama told you about it. Or your dad told you about it. You ever heard of Jesus?
Yeah.
Who told you about Jesus? The first person to tell you about Jesus?
Somebody in my family.
A family member.
Yeah, probably my mama.
So you wasn't walking down the street one day and you looked over in the alley and saw some light and you went over there and I'm Jesus, my son.
Yeah, no.
Do you know anybody that happened for?
No.
Everybody that claiming to love Jesus or know Jesus or Jesus their Savior, they heard about Jesus from somebody else.
Yeah.
Now, if one of y'all was walking down the street one day and Jesus just descended upon you out the sky and was stood in front of you, tell me about that. If you can't tell me that, you just telling me the same story my mama told me.
For sure.
What you telling me is the same stuff my mama said. Jesus is the Son of God, for real. And he died on the cross to save you from your sin. For real? Oh, I love that. That was it.
Yeah, it's a form of
Let me bring my man ready expect. Now you say Jesus never said create a religion after him. And my point is I ain't never heard Jesus say anything. I don't know what he said.
Me personally, I never heard him say a word. I just read what was written in the Bible.
Right. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But my
The
point
man
is,
wrote, not
what
God.
all I'm saying
Yeah.
is, everybody that came to know Jesus, you know about him from somebody else, man.
Yeah. I pretty much feel the same with you, the way you do. I believe in a creator, but I don't know who that exactly is.
I-
Could Jesus possibly been a son of the creator?
It
Possible.
could be. It's possible.
What I think would happen is his teachings went beyond people's comprehension, and they interpreted it into religion and created a whole religion about it. Because religion, the Bible, is written by men. All Jesus asked his disciples to do is write down the words that he said. He didn't say create a religion.
So why would God need men to write a book?
That's what I'm trying to get at. That's my point. Why would God need man to write a book instead of writing down the true word of God, or possibly the true word of Jesus?
Or why he ain't just tell it himself?
Yeah.
I mean, how hard would that have been?
It wouldn't have been hard. He supposedly saw Moses like in the burning bush. He spoke to Noah. He spoke to other people. So why can't he speak to the people, telling them what he wants to
Everybody
do?
else. Why not the rest of us?
It don't make sense. It don't really make sense. Now, talking about
Check this out. I want to piggyback on what you just said. He spoke to Moses in the burning bush.
supposedly.
And that was thousands of years ago, right?
Yep.
And he felt in order for them to believe in him, they needed to see him.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he think thousands of years later, in order for us to believe in him, we would need to see him too? They needed to see him, but we don't. I'm supposed to just believe because my mama said it. But she told me Santa Claus was real.
Yeah. It's like I was telling you on another live we was doing. Sometimes it feels like the creator feeds off the negativity and misery in the world instead of actually being a person that is merciful and kind to the people like the Bible says. It's kind of hard to believe why a creator will create a world of misery for somebody to live in. Want you to praise him when you live in a world of chaos, just to possibly go to heaven.
He want you supposed to love him, but you suffer.
Yep.
And you can help me with the suffering, but you don't. As a matter of fact, you caused it.
Yeah, most people are not asking for silver and gold. They just want a fair shot before they get old. They just want to have a decent life, decent quality of life. And then
I need a favor right now. I'm gonna drop the link again. I need a Christian who has actually seen Jesus. I need a Christian whose belief in Jesus is based on their own meeting. Not your mama, somebody told you, or you heard, or you read the Bible. Somebody tell us when you met Jesus. When, where, what happened? I just felt something come over me. No, not that. I done felt a lot of shit. I need a Christian, because that's what y'all supposed to be doing. According to the Bible, right? You're supposed to be, y'all just quoting scripture. Show me where I you know what? He's telling the truth. I know I ain't gonna get that, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
All I can say is, I remember I was telling you when I had a stroke in 2001 when I was 29 years old. I passed out, woke up in the ICU. I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't see Jesus. I didn't see family members or anything of that. I just woke up to my mom. She was sitting in the corner praying. That's all I woke up to. Now, if that had something to do with it, I couldn't really tell you. You know, if you're close to death and you have to be put in the ICU on life support, look like you might, at least Jesus will at least visit you then.
All right. He said he never seen him. It's the Holy Spirit, and you will know when it happens. Okay, he says the Holy Spirit. Did that spirit say, hey, my name's Jesus? The Holy Spirit came over you, but did the Holy Spirit happen to tell you his name or her name? Did it say, this my name? Because I told y'all what happened to me in that swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
And I remember telling an atheist that's what happened. And I was like, man, Jesus saved me from the pool. He was like, well, didn't you say you ain't see who it was? I was like, yeah. He said, well, how you know it was Jesus? If you don't know who it was. I know what happened to me. I'm telling you my own personal experience with the supernatural. And I don't care who don't believe me. I ain't trying to start no church or none of that. That happened to me. I had a supernatural experience. I was assuming it was Jesus because that's what I was taught all my life, that's Jesus. He said, well, whatever happened to you, you say you didn't see nobody. Well, how you know it was Jesus then? And I thought about that, like, I don't. All I know is somebody pulled me out that pool. That I know. But I don't know who it was. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. When I was younger, my parents moved to a house in the countryside, and the house gave you an eerie feeling to it. You know, had a bad vibe about it. We was hearing like noises and stuff that was going on. We walked down in the basement. It was 5 of us. Cut on the light. You see 6 shadows, but it's only 5 of us. All 5 of us were standing still, but the shadow was walking across. You see the shadow walking across. And what finally, my dad decided to move away from there is my bed started jumping up and down while I was in it, and it felt like something was holding me down. I couldn't get out of it. My dad said it was time to go.
I believe in supernatural. I believe in spirit, angels, whatever you want to call them. Only because my own experience, not because what nobody told me. If I hadn't had my own experience with it, I wouldn't believe it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I need somebody else who's telling me about Jesus to give me your experience, not what you were taught and how you felt. And I felt the spirit come over me and it was warm, and like that ain't telling me nothing. That ain't telling me nothing. You didn't see it.
Through research and stuff like that, and some of it is conspiracy. Some people believe Jesus was spoke in the Emerald Tablets, which is a being that was a son of a king in Atlantis, and he just reincarnates.
Do I seem like I'm mad at somebody because they believe in Jesus?
No.
So what is this sensitive ass dude talking about?
No.
What is he talking about? Why am I mad because you believe in Jesus? I don't care.
Honestly, I feel like your body is the temple that houses your spirit. You are the church. That's how I feel. But you know, everybody has their own beliefs and their own views and stuff like that. So I can't tell anybody how to live life. Just be happy with no regrets.
You're right. You are the church because your body is the temple.
He said a mouthful right here. most of us would need our own experiences. People run around preaching about their God, whether it be Allah, Buddha, Jesus, whatever. You preaching about your God to somebody who ain't had no experience with your God. Somebody who probably struggling to pay their bills, hungry, homeless, and you come telling them about how much your God loved them. And they like, well, if your God love me, can he give me somewhere to live? Well, you got to believe. You got to have faith. He like, man, get out of my face, man.
I believe our true purpose was either lost in time or it's never given to us to begin with.
It never was. We don't know what the hell we're here for.
And now people try to fill in the gaps based on what they think it is.
I have to pull up Jay Harris. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. What's good?
What's good, Big Ward? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Already, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, Big Ward, man. I like to let you know, man. Hey, man, I'm a big fan, bro. I watch you all the time, bro. And I know you were talking about Yeshua. I call him Yeshua. Others call him Jesus. It's all the same, but I'm gonna tell you about the experience I had with him. You hear me? I'm talking about personal experience, not what nobody told me. None of that. It's personal.
That's what I need.
And this when I was in the world. I'm not in the world no more, but I was. And I was out drinking with my partner. And a word came in my ear. I'm sitting out, you know how we sit out in the on the side of the road and look at the women going
in the club.
I'm looking at that like, no, I'm outside in my car. You know how we looking at the women going inside the club, you know what I'm saying, on the side of the road. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing this here, and a voice came in my ear and said, move your car back. Move your car back. So I said, okay. I move my car back. And I see a guy, he had he was a homeless guy walking up the road. He had like a scarf on his head, and he was walking, and he stopped right in front of my car. I had my partner in the car with me. Now we drinking on some tequila. Now I ain't, you know, so I'm drinking on tequila, and I told my partner when I saw that, I said, bro, man, you know, that's when the Father send angels down and intervene on something that's going on in our lives. And he was like, man, he looked at me, he didn't say nothing, he looked at me, and he dropped his head. So the Slim Jim out of his pocket, a Slim Jim. I watched him unwrap it. He bit the Slim Jim. And when he bit that Slim Jim, I seen a guy running from the police down the road. The police clipped the dude that was running from him. The car flipped upside down. The car literally gravitated right in front of my car, and it landed flat on the ground. And when it landed on the ground, it slid and hit the guy that was in front of my car and drug him into a pole, a telephone pole. It hit him so hard to where his body was crushed and the pole cracked. And the guy that was in the car, you never would believe it. This is how I know it was spiritual. The guy in the car was so flat like a pancake. This dude got out that car and ran from the police. It was so unbelievable that his people that was on side of the road watching the people going into the club, they ran to the car checking on the people, checking on their kinfolk, saying that he was in there dead. He was not in there. The guy that hit with the pole, my partner, he was so frantic. He was so frantic trying to leave, say, cuz, let's go. Cuz, let's leave. I said, I can't leave right now. I got a mission. I don't know what I need to do. But my first mind say, pray for that man that's on that ground right there. Pray for him. My mind said, pray for him. Then I started praying in the spirit. I was praying in the spirit, and man, don't you know that man, they tried to pick him up, his whole body from his chest down, he was limp. He couldn't even move, bro. He couldn't move. He couldn't do nothing. So when I started praying. That man, eyes, his head came up. He rose up. He looked at me, and I looked at him, and he started talking to the ambulance people. And I looked at that, and I remember I said, man, you know, Yeshua was. They say he was hung. He was nailed on a cross, but it was more so he was hung on a tree, a post. It was more like a stake in the ground. And that kind of symbolized to me, and it told me that all my sins was bore on the cross. He paid for my sins on that cross, on that stake, on that post that night. And when I rode home, I seen a cloud, bro. I'm talking about a cloud in the sky. It was a clear night. I'm talking about a clear night, bro. You see the stars in the sky. It was a clear night. I seen this cloud, bro, guiding me all the way to the house. And I was in frantic. I called every hospital I live in Arkansas. I called every hospital in the state trying to check on this man. Don't you know they said they had no record of none of that accident. No record. So I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to, I said that to say this here. The most high real and Yeshua is real. But it's what your personal experience is what's gonna reveal him to you. And that was just my testimony, bro. I hate I take up a lot of time, but that was my testimony.
No. That's what we're here for. Ain't no.
No, I'm listening to it. Like I said, believe in the Creator. I don't know who that is, but that doesn't mean that miracles can't happen.
No.
Yeah, but I don't really get in a lot of.
I believe everything you just said, right?
Oh, I'm not discounting anything that he said.
No, hold on.
Absolutely.
I feel like I got a piece of hell. Anyway, I believe everything you just said, only because I've experienced supernatural stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely. I heard about your pool incident, bro.
Right. But that ain't the only thing. But that's what I told y'all about. But
right,
same way with my situation. I believe your situation. And what I believe you had a supernatural experience. Right?
Absolutely.
But here's the but. Whatever happened that day, how did you come up with the name Yahshua? That's who that was. That's what it was. God. It was some type of spiritual event.
Absolutely.
Why wasn't it Allah? But why wasn't it Allah though?
Because I don't reference that in my prayer life.
You wasn't taught about Allah. So anytime
I knew about,
you had a supernatural experience, and you automatically equated to what you were taught.
Right.
If you would have been taught about Allah, and that would have happened to you,
I probably would have recommended that was a blessing from that right there. Absolutely.
Whoever it was didn't say I'm so and so. You gave the credit to who it was based off what you were taught.
From my knowledge. Absolutely. Yep.
That anything supernatural, that's Jesus. Or Yahshua.
Yeah.
But a Muslim, anything supernatural, they're gonna say that's Allah.
Yep, you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
When there's all kinds of people, you got non-believers, atheists, who've had supernatural experiences. But because they don't believe in God, they're talking off of just a coincidence.
So what the Creator, by saying the Creator of all things, would that be going to a direct, like if I'm gonna send mail to Big Ward, I'm gonna make sure your address gonna be correct, because if I'm gonna send you some mail from my house to your house, I'm gonna have your address right.
Right.
So I'm not gonna send mail to Joe Blow with your address and your name not correct. So I'm gonna send my mail to the person that it's supposed to go to, right?
Right.
So if I say the creator, whether I might not have his name correct, but if I say the creator, I know the creator in my heart. It might not be the creator in your heart, but the creator in my heart, my mail go to the creator that created for me.
Huh?
Does that count?
How can
Of course it counts.
the creation give the creator a name?
That's putting it in the box. I don't want to put it in the box.
But we call them Jesus, we call them Allah, we call them Buddha. Who named it? He didn't tell me his name. See,
I mean, nah.
if you send Big Ward a letter, Big Ward
Right.
gave you his address.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
ain't just decide what my address was. I told you what my address was.
All the civilizations that existed before, in time, at the beginning, each of them had their own version of a creator.
When did God himself tell you his name? He never did.
He never did.
He never told nobody.
But do you think religion have a lot to do with the fact that we kind of got off course because wherever you go to church or wherever you fellowship with, that's where your beliefs kind of foundated. You know what I'm saying? Your foundation is lying there. Right?
You from the street, right?
So I don't really go to church.
You've been out in the street before, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So would you say, as a man, a street dude, you know a hustler when you see one?
Yep. Yes,
you
sir.
You know a dude running game when you see one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you know nowadays there's not many men in church anymore?
Man, I said that earlier today to my partner.
You know
worked.
why?
Because we're not hearing what we need to be hearing, bro.
It's more than that. It's what I just told you.
Talk to me.
It's what I just told you. We know game when we see it.
Man, yep, you're right.
That's why ain't no man in church. We know, man, this dude running game, man. This like my homeboy. That's my homeboy. That's how my homeboy D used to be. That's the same game my homeboy Fred used to run. So if you find a church, if you go to church, let me give you a warning.
Right.
If you go to a church, if ain't never women in that church, there hardly no men, that church full of shit.
Leave.
Yeah.
So do you believe that church has become a corporation more than business that's gonna feed the people? I believe church has become more of a corporation. It's looking more.
Not all of them.
A majority of them.
That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot because you only go to church according to where you live at.
Check this out. JG Grizzly. Read that comment right there. There was only one time in the Bible God said what his name is. When God said my name.
Exodus 3:14-15.
When Moses told God, who shall I say sent me? God, he didn't say
I am.
He didn't say Allah. He didn't say Buddha. I am that I am.
Absolutely.
Tell him that I am sent you. That's it. That's the only time we supposedly ever heard God giving his own name.
Yeah.
So where all these other names come from?
Religion.
If the book y'all say is God's word, this God's word, and in his word he's saying my name is I am, how y'all come up with all these other names?
That's a great question, bro. That's a great question.
The oldest Bible
That's
known
a great
is
question.
The oldest Bible known is the Ethiopian Bible, and that's probably closest to more close to the time with Jesus. The thing is when they created the King James version, they omitted a omitted a lot of the books that were in the Ethiopian Bible,
Yeah.
which has been backed up by the Dead Sea Scrolls. Like one example, the Book of Enoch, they call it canon because the way they describe God's chariot and where
Yep.
he took them
Yep.
up
Yep.
to
Yep.
heaven, it sounds like a spaceship.
Hold on, y'all. We've been up here a minute now. Let me bring Brent Price.
Already.
Good evening, Brent. Can you hear me?
Mike was muted. Ward, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you?
All good. Can't complain. I can't complain.
What's on your mind?
No, I'm just listening to everybody. I mean, yeah, everybody gets their testimony on you, man. Love you. I've been on here multiple times. Actually, my first thing that is on my mind, the first video I ever seen of you, Ward, and I've commented this before in your videos, but the first video I seen, you was reading something. It may have been 2024, and you was talking about nothing matters. I forget what you were reading. You had a red shirt on. You was just reading it, and you just. Do you remember that video, Ward?
Out of the Bible.
Yeah, you reading. So I have a video.
King Solomon was talking about all things in vain.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
So, with that, what's on my mind is I come to ask you why. I mean, you do it for content. I know you do. But why do we attach ourselves to world issues and everything, bills, you name it, anything physical that's in our world? Why do we attach so close to it and hold it so close to us like it actually is a thing? That's just one of the things I want to talk about. But yeah, that's one of them. So why do we attach to these physical world things when we're supernatural? And again, nothing matters.
Because right now we're in the physical world.
Of course.
What's crazy is human beings is the only species on this planet that pays money to exist where they living at. No other creature does that.
Yeah.
Everything else is about the circle of life. Humans, they pay to assist.
Right.
Or buy things that they want and don't actually need.
Absolutely.
So why can't it just always be a circle of life? And that's not my only question. Why can't we have these supernatural experiences all the time? Why are they so limited? I mean, everyone has their own supernatural experiences, from my guy in the Cleveland Cavs to you, Ward, to my guy with the microphone. Everyone.
But not everybody.
What happened?
No, everyone don't have.
But why do you think they don't?
Because
it might not be their time.
Or it could be God does what he want to do.
But wait. Well, I thought we didn't know who God. I thought we didn't know who God was. I thought God was what? So what is God to everyone in here? What is God?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. That's my point. We don't know.
Right.
So all I know is he do whatever he want to do. What I'm gonna do about it?
Well, this depends on how far you go back in civilization. Go Tepe, that's like 12,000 years old now, the oldest civilization found. They just talk about the world in it. They don't really so much talk about a God. The only time you start hearing about gods or aliens and stuff like that is in the Sumerian text. And each civilization has their own version of a God. But a lot of them talk about creation and the flood.
I think since man been able to talk, we've been trying to figure out what's going on. Because we're inquisitive. We want to figure out how stuff works. How does this work? That's how we learn how to make fire. And hold on, my cough drop. So we've always wanted to figure out how stuff works. I still do to this day.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you look up at stars, moon, trees, as a man, as a human being, you're gonna be like, how did that get there? At some point in time, you're gonna want to know. When I was growing up, I wanted to know who my daddy was. Didn't know him. I knew I had one. So I want to know who he is. Just out of human nature. Instilled in us to want to know, what is this? So in an attempt to explain the unexplainable, because you can't explain it. You can't can't explain it. And you can't see the air, man. But you know it's there. You can't explain that.
Right.
So in an attempt to explain it, we say the air is God blowing. That, if, somebody once said that. That's God blowing on you.
I can believe that.
I'm saying at some point in time back in the day, that's what people said. It could be true.
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
I can believe it.
God ain't told none of us shit, in my opinion.
Right.
And he ain't never told me nothing.
Right.
I can't
This
speak
is
to nobody.
Right.
Right.
This is a theory. How do we not know God is the planet Earth itself?
God is everything, in my opinion.
Everything. Yeah, that's the way I feel. It's everything.
But why can't we be everything then?
Who said we wasn't?
That's what I'm saying.
We are.
So therefore, why are we trying to quote unquote figure something out, or when it's already figured out? If we everything, what is there to figure out?
Well,
Who we are.
Everybody ain't trying to figure it out.
Okay, but right, who we are, but you can claim who you are. What is it? Jay Grizzly. God told Moses, his name is I am. That's who you are. I am. That's all, and that's enough.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough for you,
Yeah.
then there's outside of you that you're quote unquote trying to figure out or search for when you're the source.
I'm glad you said that. But I remember somebody telling me once when I said I am sick. Man, I'm sick. And somebody told me don't say that. Because when you say I am, you call on the name of God. Yep. And whatever you put I am in front of, that's what you become.
Hey, and it's that simple.
I'm a billionaire.
That for real?
But you gotta believe it.
Thank you, Lord.
No, you gotta believe that.
You gotta believe
you can't just say it.
You gotta live in that state. You have to live in the state of a quote unquote billionaire, whatever you feel that is. If you don't believe it, you're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be trying to search for where it's at. Where it ain't manifested it yet. It ain't came to me yet. You still searching for it. If you walk in it, that's what you are. Can't nobody tell you different.
Oh, I don't think I'm
heard so many stories of people like Drake, other successful people, multimillionaires. I done heard Drake say, I've been preparing for my Grammy speech since I was 4 years old.
For real?
Yep.
That's what Drake said.
Manifesting.
He believed that he was gonna win Grammys.
It was already done.
So that was at 5 years. I heard Drake say it. I done heard Denzel Washington say it. I done heard so many successful people say that they've been believing they're gonna be where they at since they were children. With no proof, no evidence, no nothing. They just believed it.
Simple.
So why we don't believe though? We let circumstances and situations to dictate how we believe. We don't feel good today, so
you just answered your own question.
Absolutely, but you know what I'm saying? But but why is it like that though?
Hey, I got you. Because faulty beliefs since you was a kid. Like we've been saying, since 7 till at least 7 years old, you've been programmed to be taught God this. This is God's name. This is Jesus. This is wrong. This is right. This is that. This is red. This is blue. That's why you have, and until you have the same instillment till you're like 35, you don't change who you are. It's on you to detach and get rid of everything that you was taught. Essentially, it's on you.
But what about this too, though? What about the people that praying for things that don't come to them when they feel like it should? We pray. Everybody pray, right? We pray for different things or whatnot. But when things don't happen according to the timetable that we feel like it should happen because we pray within faith and it don't happen. Everybody on this chat will probably pray for something and it didn't come through the way we think it should have come through.
I got you.
Yeah.
You ready?
Talk to me.
When you praying, what we were taught what prayer is ain't really prayer.
Okay.
Prayer is thanking God for giving me what I want. In other words, Drake, when Drake was 4 or 5 years old, he was already thanking God for the Grammys. He wasn't asking God to give him no Grammys. he was acting as if he already had it. So we asking for stuff. That's saying, I don't believe I got it. So you ain't gonna get it.
Right.
If I'm asking for money, that means I am broke.
Yeah.
We were taught that prayer is, God, please give me a house. God, please give me this. And it's no.
Yeah.
Now,
But
if you
he
say,
told us how
God,
to come into.
now God, thank you for this house I'm about to receive, that I'm about to move
Right.
in. A story in the Bible. God told him to go dig ditches in the desert. Ain't no
Right.
dig ditches for what? Because they needed water, right?
Right.
God said, go dig
Water
ditches out
and
in the desert. Like, for
irrigation.
what? It ain't rained in months. Go dig the ditches.
Right. Right. Right.
So, in
Yeah.
other words, dig the ditches as if you know the rain coming.
Right.
Don't
Right. Right. I definitely get it.
don't ask for no rain, but then don't dig the ditch.
But no, I wasn't asking that question for me. I was just asking
No,
that
no, I
for
know.
because I
I
talked
didn't
to.
do the same thing. I just said the
What
same thing. I'm praying for stuff and he don't answer my prayer. That's because
Right.
faith without works is dead.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I,
So
You already know that.
I
if
tell
you
people all I tell people all the time, the emotions you feed determines your mindset.
It's that simple, fellas. It's that
Yeah.
simple.
listen, man, listen.
Absolutely.
I know we were taught in church that
Absolutely.
you don't ask God for nothing.
Nope.
If
Nah.
God's all
Nah.
knowing,
Nah.
all powerful,
He know what you need.
he already knows. So instead of asking
Absolutely.
God, I think I told y'all not long ago, I don't ask for God. I don't ask God for nothing no more. I don't
Right.
ask
Right.
because whatever he want to give you, whatever he got for you, if he gonna give it to you, he gonna give it to you. So what I do is
Absolutely.
I just thank God. I thank you.
That's all you gotta do.
When I
It's
started this channel, I didn't ask for no subscribers.
Right.
I thank you for the ones I had.
Yep.
I had no
Yep.
idea. Let me ask you this: do y'all think I'm a psychic?
no.
I
No,
do. I
No.
do.
hell damn.
I do. Big word to genius. If you're a genius, you got some type of psychic. But go ahead.
And
I
I
No,
agree with what Big Ward says.
no. A
A
genius is a
genius
person that
is
know he don't know.
knowing a genius is knowing that you don't have all the answers.
Right. So now my mind open
Right.
and
Right.
soak up. There you go, right there.
Knowledge.
This the most
I,
powerful thing in the world.
I'll be the
gratitude.
first.
This the
I'll be
key to
Gratitude.
unlock all your doors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll,
Gratitude.
I'll be
Gratitude.
the first person to say I don't have everything that I
Gratitude.
want, but I
If
have
if
everything
if
that I
you
need.
asking for something, you telling God you ain't got it.
That's it.
Yeah,
But
that's real though. That's
if you
real.
thank God for it, you telling I
Right.
got it.
That's it.
Well, many
Yep.
things God
Yep.
ain't
Yep.
gonna grant a prayer, especially if it's something you can do yourself.
So therefore, why aren't we gods then? Why aren't we claiming God? Why aren't we saying I am God?
Because somebody don't want you to know that.
Who's
Because
somebody?
nobody knows know our true purpose in life.
Who's somebody?
Somebody who
Powers.
want to be over
Powers
you.
that be.
Who the hell is the powers that be?
The
Somebody that want to be
system.
over you.
Who
You
want to
think
be
you're the
over?
only spirit in the world?
Who want to be over me?
Other spirits?
Like that I put there, right? That I
No,
put there.
no, you ain't put them there.
So therefore, they ain't over me. If I ain't putting them
You ain't God's only creation.
there, exactly. My quote was, "Why aren't we all claiming God?" That's what I said. I didn't say why aren't I claiming God. I said why aren't we all, as people in the world, any spirit there is, us four, us three, why aren't we all, us people in the chat, YouTube comments, why aren't we all claiming God? Why aren't we?
Do you believe in good spirits?
Of course,
So if there's good spirits, I mean there's bad spirits too, right?
it's all the same thing.
Not the same.
Why ain't they?
What are they?
One does good, one does evil.
Because what I'm just trying to figure out who taught. That's again, it's coming back to the faulty beliefs of good and bad. This is good. It's all the same thing.
No, it's not.
Well,
But it's just perspective, though. At the end of the day, it's perspective.
That's
However
some,
you view
well,
it,
that's some flat earth stuff there.
however you view it, big boy. I'll take the flat earth theory. But
There's good and bad.
yes, there's good and bad,
Man.
but it's
One
all
ain't nothing without the other.
there you go. Yin yang. It's
Yep.
all
But they're not the same.
Yep. There you go.
But
There
they're
you
not
go.
the same.
There you go.
they're not.
see,
There you go.
But
see,
okay. So
You said they're the same. They're
so-
not the same.
So it's like love and pain. It's like we can do this
They're
all
not
day.
the same.
I'm not.
A woman
I'm
and man.
Bad can be justified, good can be justified. That's all I'm saying. So it kind of makes it the same from my perspective. You can, if someone harms your loved one, and what you gonna feel like you want to do something back, or you defend yourself. However, it can be looked at as bad, but it's a good thing you did. But if someone just flat out rob a bank, or however,
Ain't nobody on the planet gonna look at self-defense as bad.
but it's an act of bad.
No, it's not.
Bad.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a time for everything.
So therefore, it's all the same.
well,
It's
just
a-
stand
it's
there
just
and let
the
yourself
time-
get
it's just the
unalive.
time
Then
and how it happened. I don't want to raise my voice. I ain't yelling at nobody. We having a good
Yeah.
conversation. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't going there with nobody. That's just how I talk. But
nobody raised the
all
voice.
one and the same. It's all one and the same. Just like love and pain, just like hate, just like love and hate. It's all the same. War. You said yourself, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. It's the same shit. They love you still. Hate is love. Good is bad.
How is your heart? But how is your heart position? Because the Father look at your heart.
Thank you. What
He
are
look
the
at your he looking at your heart. So how is your heart when you trying to do whatever you trying to do?
Sir,
If
yes,
your
sir.
heart is in the wrong place,
Yeah.
then you already in error.
Yeah,
Check this out.
that's
Check this
why-
out. What color is the screen right now?
I look black. It look like it ain't on.
What about now?
Black right now.
Light.
Black, white numbers showing your
Is it the
computer in the
same?
background.
That's the same?
It's a screen.
No.
It's just a screen.
No.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
It's
Come
just
on.
a-
Come on. Now. Come on.
It's-
Don't argue for the sake of argument.
Ward, is it the same phone?
Don't argue for the sake
Man.
of argument, man. Light and darkness is different. Light
Is it
and
the same
dark
phone, Ward?
is not the same.
Is it the same phone though? With light and hey, I got a smile and then I'm mad. Is it? I got the same face. It's the same structure. It's the same body.
Young bro,
Talk to me, Ward.
everything is not the same, man.
I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying it's one. It's
So
one. Ward. It's just the one.
being
It's the oneness.
Well,
being broke is the same as being rich.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say you right.
That's exactly. And look, that's why I can't say this is a right or wrong thing. What I say is perspective.
There is a such thing as right and wrong.
Of course.
I would
There
say
is
it's
such
right
thing as
for
a man
you.
and a woman.
Yes.
But we live in a society nowadays that say they're the same. So I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I say it's right
We
for
live in a
him.
society that says man and woman are the same. So what I'm gonna do about that is I'm gonna say, you know what? You right. They ain't different.
There you go.
So if you saying light and dark is the same, you right.
Men and women.
Like,
We still cool.
Right.
We
I like
still cool. Ain't everything the same, ain't nothing different. You right.
Men and women are the same. That's why men now think they can have babies.
I don't know who's feeling like that. I don't know. I don't want to the hormone conversation because that is
Oh man, that's some crazy stuff. I won't get into that.
But like my guy said,
But back to answer your question with my answer.
yes.
Why do most of us not know that we can create and we're God, this, that, and other? And I told you that there's good and evil. And you said it's the same, but they're not, but good and evil. You got good spirits, bad spirits. Good people, bad people. Bad people, good people. Every person on the planet is capable of being either one of them. You can be a good person, you can be a bad person. But good and bad is not the same. That's just my view.
Mhm.
All right?
Yeah.
The bad spirit will convince you that you're not able to create your own life.
Right.
The bad spirit will tell you you're not a God.
Mm-hmm.
That's why most people, to answer your question, can't do what they're capable of doing because they have been deceived into believing they can't.
Like I said, yeah, we both agree to that. Since, like I said, since you was a toddler, from toddler to at least 7, 8, 9 years old, you have a wiring, a pattern of programming to the point where what you've been told and raised as and brought upon, that's what you are going with. That's what I'm going with. I have limited beliefs. I have a limited viewpoint. It's limited. It's not unlimited. It's very limited.
So now here's my view of the truth.
What's up?
Just what I go by.
Yeah.
I don't ask God for anything anymore.
Right.
I thank God.
Every time.
I don't ask God, let me live to see tomorrow.
Right.
If I live to see tomorrow, I thank God for allowing me to live to see tomorrow. I thank you for letting me live today.
Right.
Thank you for
If I
waking
wake
me up.
up in the morning, I'll fight for another day.
So I thank God for allowing me to pay my bills.
Yeah.
To have a roof over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a big 5-bedroom house no more.
Right.
No.
I still want one. But what I'm doing now, I'm saying thank you for giving it to me.
Yeah.
And I move in soon.
There you go. And you're gonna be there.
I have two things I like to say when I get a chance.
Go ahead.
One, the reason I believe in the Creator is because through my research through religion, science, and ancient civilizations, they talk of planet Earth being the Goldilocks planet in a Creator. And what the Goldilocks planet means is that we got so many things that are going around us that is so perfect. If it was just a little bit off, we wouldn't even exist on this world. You know, right distance from the sun, the moon that causes the tides to rise and fall, which the moon also helps with gravity. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Oxygen is just so many different things. The ozone layer, all that. If any of that gets just a little bit bad enough to right the tilt of the axis of the world, if that shifted 5 to 7 degrees, none of us will be on this world.
And
This
one more
is-
thing
Stop
to
water.
add on to that. The earth, the planet, is more water here than land.
Yeah,
But yet, the water don't overthrow the land. When you go to the beach, unless it's a tsunami or something that forces it up, it's in the Bible too. The water go to a certain level and go back out. But it's more water than land. So there's enough water to just cover all the land, but yet it don't. Because it's told where to stop. Stop right here. Don't go no further. Some hole in the wall. It's like, how did that happen?
it's water also inside the earth, and when it goes so deep, it like crystallizes. It's like a lot of people think on the moon there's not water. It's water on the moon, but it's crystallized. It's like in a crystallized form, but it is technically water. They even found mountain ranges.
It's perfect.
What happened?
Not everything that exists is perfect, but for us to be on this planet, there's a lot of things that has to be perfect.
I think everything is perfect.
And
like
it's
perfect design.
Perfect design. It's
coming from a creator who I don't know who that is.
Well, if you say not everything is perfect, what would you consider not perfect?
Greed, basically what mankind is doing, greed, corruption, hating on one another.
What if that was meant to be? What if everything that's going on is going on the way it was supposed to go on?
It could be.
What
That's
if
why
evil is perfect? Good is perfect? When everything is happening the way it was created or is operating the way it's supposed to.
And that's why I said a while back about a theory. I said I wouldn't be surprised if the creator creates misery because he feeds off of it.
All right, whether you believe in the Bible or not, that's neither here nor there. But the Bible says, God said He created evil.
Yeah.
Now that's if you believe in the Bible. In the Bible, God says, I created evil. I created all these things. I created everything. So even people say, well, where evil come from? God created it.
It's like when God created the created Lucifer. Lucifer. He already knew that he was going to become Satan.
So why ain't good and bad the same thing? Yeah.
It's not the same thing. They got different purposes.
Yeah.
Different intention.
They got evil has a purpose. Good has a purpose. They're not the same.
Okay.
Now, if you believe they're the same, how old are you?
27.
You got that right. I ain't trying to change what you believe.
Yeah. But so what was the purpose of God saying I created evil?
God said I created evil.
Yeah, what was his purpose in letting that be known?
He's asking ChatGPT.
He's definitely looking for the answers. We're looking for the statement.
What happened if the creator, if he assists?
I'm gonna give you my.
How can he not assist if it's not for
answer,
good
but I'm
and
gonna tell you.
evil?
I'm gonna give you my point of view,
That's
my opinion
of
why he created evil.
Yeah, his purpose of evil. Yeah,
it serves a purpose.
Yes,
and its purpose is perfect. It does what it's supposed to do, so that means it's perfect. It's working the way it's supposed to work. So we have this thing called a power of choice, free will. If you only have good, how you gonna have a choice when you only got one thing to choose? You ain't got nothing else to choose from.
right.
In order to have a power of choice, you got to have more than one. You got to have an opposite.
Mm-hmm.
In order to be able to choose good, you got to have the option to choose evil.
Mm-hmm.
Or you ain't got no power of choice.
Right.
If you go to Burger King and they say you can have it your way, but they only gonna let you have a burger with meat and bread. Well, how you can have it your way? If the only toppings you got is meat and bread.
By pulling off.
No. You go in Burger King.
You already paid for the hamburger.
You go in Burger King.
Just putting the order in.
No, listen what I'm saying.
Do your thing.
You go to Burger King. They say you can have it your way. You got a choice.
Mm-hmm.
But then they ain't got nothing but one burger.
Yeah.
What kind of choice I got when it's the only burger you got?
But here's the thing, Big Ward. You made the choice to go to Burger King. And then look at your choices to have it your way. You made the choice to say, I want Burger King. Have it your way. You got.
Well, let me put it a little bit different.
What kind of burger you want out of Burger King?
Right.
Say you go to Burger King.
They tell you we ain't got but one burger. Well,
say
how
you
I
go
got
to,
my choice of burgers from Burger King? I ain't saying you got a choice to go to McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever. I'm saying when you go to Burger King, Burger King tell you got a choice of what kind of burger you can get from us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then when you get to Burger King, they only got one burger. Well, I ain't got no choice then. You got to have at least two to be able to have a legitimate choice.
So the choice.
You can't choose good if you don't have something other than good to choose from. You ain't got a choice then. You ain't got no other option but good. So if we got free will, we got the power of choice, we got to have other options to choose.
Yeah, I get what Big Ward's saying.
So if we got good, you got to have the opposite of good.
Yeah, it's like going to Burger King without knowing, and they say you can have a burger your way. So you order the burger the way that you want it, and you go ahead and pay for it, and they bring you a bag, and it's nothing but a plain burger, and that's not what you ordered. So how's that your way? If you put in time, energy, and money to get the burger the way you want, and it's just a plain old burger.
And God said that God wants you to choose Him, right?
Yeah.
God wants you to choose to love him. Your choice. Not him making you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a woman. You don't want your girl loving you because you made her do it.
Right.
You want her to choose you over other men. Right or wrong?
Essentially.
No. She got options of other men.
Yeah.
You don't want to force her to choose you.
Right.
You want her to choose you on her own.
Yeah.
But
mm-hmm.
if you were the only man on the planet, she ain't got no choice but to choose you if she want a man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how Eve felt.
So if God, why God created Satan? Because he wants you to have some other than him to choose from. So if you choose him, it's because that's who you want to be with, not because he was the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Choices doesn't exist without options.
Right. You don't. Without options, you ain't got no choice. So he gave us options. Evil is an option. He created evil to give you an option.
Goes back.
That's just my point of view. Right? Ain't nobody told me that. But I believe he created evil. He created Satan and I always ask why he wouldn't kill Satan. Because now he killing his other option. He killing your power of choice. If he get rid of Satan, he getting rid of your free will.
Yeah.
Because now you ain't got nothing else to choose from. Now you ain't got power of choice no more. Because now you can't choose nothing but God. Because he got rid of the other option.
So what if you just want to choose yourself? Like with the woman.
You can do that too.
What happened?
You can do that too.
Right. So yeah, with the woman analogy, which you was explaining, you want her to love you just to love you. But what if you just choose yourself? What if I want to love myself before I want a woman to love and validate? If she want to explore her options, that's what she gonna do. You know, women choose anyway. So I'm gonna choose me over her validation and her love and secureness.
Oh, now you talking red pill content.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm happily married, and my wife brings value and brings peace in my life.
Of course, I'm not shaming any women for.
Oh no.
Loving to love or not love. I'm gonna let the woman be herself every time. So that's why I'm gonna choose. I choose myself. I don't look for or the validation from. I enjoy it. I have a girl. I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead, Ward.
Even though you choose yourself,
yeah,
you love yourself.
Yes.
The fact that you love yourself,
yeah,
you will not settle for a woman that don't choose you.
No. She has options. Yeah, she has all the right to explore them.
And the woman you gonna deal with is a woman that chose you.
Right.
She wanted you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you love yourself enough to not settle for a woman that's with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead, you love yourself enough to say, hey, she got to choose me for me to do all this and that.
But what's sad in this world is many people choose what feels good now that steals tomorrow's progress. They want everything now instead of actually putting in the effort working towards to create a better life for themselves.
I just don't feel like there's no work to be done. I feel like in the now moment, you can always be whoever and whatever you feel you are. You have the now.
You said there's no work to be done.
That's the power of the now. There's nothing to figure out or work towards. You either are, you're even living in the state of I am or I am not. It's that simple. You're either in the state of I am or I am not.
There's always room to grow until you take your last breath.
Say that. I just said you didn't have
to.
I didn't say you had to work.
I'm not arguing or anything.
Right. My bad. Yeah, like I said. But yeah, it's either you're in the state of I am or I am not. That's just my perception. That's how I perceive it. There's nothing I have to figure out or I gotta do. Like, man, I gotta wake up and get to this shit. No, it's gonna come. Oh no, it's gonna come because that's what I am. That's why I consist of. I don't have to go out and search outside of me when it's all within me. And it's just what I consist of.
The more you chase something,
exactly,
the less your chances are of getting it.
That's why I'm not. Thank you. That's what you're proving the point of. I don't have to work towards or figure it out because I don't have to chase anything. I'm going to attract it. It's coming to me.
I mean, you gotta work. You gotta do something.
Yeah, you know, you're not about to just sit up and lay up all day and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm good." No, you gotta be intentional. Of course. No,
but you ain't gotta chase nothing.
No, it's coming. As like I said, you're either in the state of I am or I am not.
If you gotta chase it, that means it's running from you.
Yeah.
If you gotta work towards it, that doesn't mean I am. That means that's what you want. That's
right.
Who you are. Who you want to become.
It's like the praying analogy that we was talking about. If you praying for it, you ain't got it yet. If you thankful for it, it's there.
I mean, you got it, even if you can't touch it right now.
That's it.
Well, that goes back to what I was saying. I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need.
Exactly.
I retired when I was 40.
I'm gonna make this example, then I'm gonna get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Of how you put yourself in a state of mind to believing you have something that you can't touch, but you got to still believe you have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say, for instance, you got some money in the bank. Today, Friday night, right? Bank closed. You need $1,000, but you ain't got it in your hand right now. You got it in the bank though, but you ain't got it in your hand. But you know you got $1,000 in the bank, but you still can't touch it right now. But you know, soon as Monday comes, when the bank open, I'm going there and get the $1,000 even though I ain't got it right now. I know I got it. And sure enough, that's the same way you got to feel about whatever it is you want. I want 100 million. I'm just waiting for the bank to open.
Exactly.
I already got it. The bank closed. I got to wait till Monday morning. But I got it.
It's on its way. Yeah, it's here.
No, it's already here.
Yeah, it's in reach. Yeah, I can grab that. Yeah.
I just got to, I got to wait till certain things happen.
Yeah.
I got to wait till Monday morning for the bank to open.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're dreaming about and want out of life, you already got it.
Yes.
You just got to wait for certain things to happen.
That's it. Alignment.
Before it touch your hand.
Alignment.
You got to believe that. If you don't believe that, you kill the process.
Yes, sir. All right.
What I tell people is luck is nothing more than preparation meeting opportunity.
There you go.
If you got $1,000 in the bank, but you don't believe you got $1,000 in the bank, is you gonna go to the bank to try to withdraw it?
Hell no.
Even though it's in there.
Won't even think about it.
You don't believe it's in there.
You won't even think about it. You
ain't gonna even think about it.
Won't even
you ain't gonna even try to go get it.
Yeah, you won't even show up.
But if you believe I'm a millionaire, you're gonna take steps to go withdraw your $1 million.
Yes, you are.
You're gonna put yourself in the position to where that kind of money lining up with you.
Alignment. Yes, sir.
But if you're a person that I can't be no millionaire, just for be robbing and stealing.
There you go.
What I'm gonna do? I didn't think I could.
Hey,
I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
But I got in motion.
You placed the order. You sat down at the table. You ordered what you ordered.
By starting the channel.
Exactly.
And making 2 and 3 videos every day.
Yeah.
With only 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
I was the same video amount I'm making now. I was making when I had 100.
Exactly. You seen more zeros than that 100 at that time. You seen more zeros than just 100. There was 3 more zeros.
I was making videos for who was coming.
Exactly.
I wasn't making videos for who was already there.
Exactly.
Because if that was the case, I would have quit.
Exactly.
If I was making my videos based on the number of subscribers I had at the time, which was 50, I would have said, man, I ain't gonna make no damn video. They ain't got but 50 subscribers.
Exactly.
But I wasn't looking at the 50 I had right then.
Yeah.
I was looking at, I'm gonna have 100,000. I'm gonna have 1 million. I'm gonna have 10 million. So I'm making videos now because I know the million is here.
Exactly.
Even though it don't show on my screen right now, the
Exactly.
million is here.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not gonna stop making videos because right now they're showing a million.
Exactly. Thank you, Ward. Thank you.
So to y'all
Many,
that listen that's got a channel or whatever it is you're trying to do in life, and it ain't in your hand right now, you gotta still keep carrying on like it is.
yeah,
I was still, if you go back and look, when I first started my channel, 10, 15, 20, 30 subscribers. It took me a month damn near to get 100. Not 100,000, 100. And that was family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Still took a month to get 100. And I was
I heard,
still sitting in my car, sitting in my truck. Everything I do now, I was doing with 50 subscribers.
Exactly.
And I
yeah,
didn't stop. I didn't
I
stop.
heard a lot of successful YouTubers talk about how they started getting big. What they did is they created a library of videos doing lives and different things like that. And they had a library where people could watch. And most of them blow up from a video that was like 2-3 years ago. It just, for some reason now, people connect with it and then it blows up. And that's how they start to get noticed. And that's how their channel started. There's a lot of cases like that.
Well, that,
You
that,
know,
ain't, that ain't how it happened with me, but I can't speak for
yeah,
nobody else.
yeah, I say it for the majority. I didn't say for all.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I just want
you ha-
Fly Guy. He got a channel, y'all. I want y'all to check out my boy right here. He a trucker too. So if y'all get a chance, check out my man channel, Fly Guy Trucking. Is it trucking? What's the name of your channel, Fly Guy? Where they can find it.
I'll talk.
So that's my views on everything, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight. I ain't had no sleep because I stayed out overnight with the truck, and I had to go to sleep on my bed without even a mattress in it, because I wasn't planning on ever staying overnight. So I appreciate everybody for showing up, and appreciate you. And good night, everybody.
Love, Ward, man. Always.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.